Okay. Good. Shut up. Enough. Oh. Good. Good. Mm. Mm. Okay, good. Good. Don't blink, is you blink competition. Because doing what's having a wonderful day. So we decided to stay up. I was gonna go back to sleep, but fuck it. There's a nice sunrise, plus the rest of the day is, well, the weather is not great, so without further ado, let's continue. Let's get this day started. Ish. Okay. No. 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 There you go. Second part of the 5th of May sunrise. Oh, let's lose the phone because you tied me up there. So don't blink, is you blink. Welcome to the show. I'm with the doing well, having a wonderful day on this glorious night. Do mean glorious. Found the pen. 5th of May 2026. The force has left us. Now we have a May the 4th be with you joke. The hair looks insane, so I'm gonna come and cover that up. It is kind of cold outside, but it's not very cold. I woke up and I was like, you know what? Let's actually do content. I got some great news. I got some bad news. What is the good news? The good news is, I'm gonna put this. The good news is that we were able to wake up and do this. The bad news is we lost a couple of playthroughs for the tower. I promise you guys that I'm not pissed off. There's nothing I can do. We lost 10 hours today. Well, yesterday, which is not a big deal, but when you did 45 hours, it is a big deal. So we lost Voiceless because I was uploading, and I just said, okay, well, you're uploading too much. This is too much for us. Go frick yourself. You're not in the team anymore. So yeah, we lost it. Which is okay. I mean, it's okay because you know what we did. It's okay because we went to sleep and we filmed more. So even though I'm in a position where I lost a lot of content, I get it back, you know. In Sword, what happened was I used one of the wires, and it's the wire that's next to the door, the bed. So by moving, I unplugged the charger, and I went to sleep. I promised you guys that I wouldn't do it overnight, like lift it open. I did it yesterday. I'm sorry. Today what we're gonna do, we're gonna do 12 hours normal, easy peasy. Now we do a detective work of what happened, what is what, and that's what it is. So I was gonna go sleep. I was gonna stay asleep. I woke up. I thought it was outside. It was nice, and I knew it was raining today. So I checked the weather. It was okay. Rain and thunder at what time? It was 9 o'clock. I said, okay, well I have time to sleep again. 9 o'clock. So I put the phone in the window for us to be seeing some of the sunrise. I couldn't fall back asleep. I'm like, I can either really try to fall asleep, I can wake up, start my day. I said, okay, you know what? Wake up, take care of your day. And that is pretty much it. So today on the menu, early hour mukbang. Ate the breaker. I got some good news for my breaker fan out there, and honestly, that's pretty much it. So breaker, the tower. The tower's to it because I'm just trying to figure out what we did yesterday. Just trying to figure out what we did yesterday. You know? That's all it is. And then we have the breaker manua. I got some great news for that, but bad news. So without further ado, the district can go. Don't lecture me, Obi-Wan. I see through the lies of the Jedi. I cannot see the dark side as you do. I have left free freedom and security to my new empire. Your new empire, don't make me. I'm in a good mood waking up. But still. You turned against me. You've done that yourself. You will take it from me. I've already done that. You have allowed this dark lord to take your mind until now. Until now. You know what's insane? This is officially. And I said the eggs for a while. Your new empire, you make me kill you, Anakin. Okay, so it was nice. So yeah, man, I slept like a king. I slept at 1 o'clock. This is why I didn't want to wake up. I'm like, I cannot be live, so it doesn't really matter. I might do it because nobody's gonna notice, right? Now, of course, you're gonna notice because there's no sunrise, but on days where it's raining, there's not a sunrise to begin with. I just need to show that it was rain that day, and I can pretend like it was raining the whole day. But then you realize the sunrise is the only like good weather we're gonna have today. There's no sunset. There's nothing. It's like, okay, well, what can I do? Make me kill you. My allegiance is to the Republic, democracy. If I'm not with you, I'm craving sugar. It's so weird to have a top like that. It would be not weird if everything was like that, but since it's not normal, it's different. It feels like it's weird. Which is sadly a representation of human life, you know? With a little bit too much mayonnaise. Bit of an impulse control here, guys. Maple syrup. I'm feeling fancy. There you go. And a shit ton of pepper. There you go. Ooh. It's the salt in my nostril. You see it deals with absolute. I'll do what I must. You wanna get you failed you. I'm gonna lose my pants. I'm gonna lose my pants. I couldn't know. Still planning to take over. Anakin Chancellor Palpatine is evil. Okay. So let's go. That's pretty much my intro. It's odd because yesterday I didn't really go to bed. You know what? Let's do the mukbang again. But this one because the intro is 12 minutes, so I got time. I try to do things differently. Right. So first of all, again, I want to apologize for both Sword and Voiceless. My mistake, my bad. So today, for the mukbang, I talk about being well surrounded, you know? You guys know me, you guys heard my videos, and you guys know that I have a lot of self-doubt, right? Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? I don't know. And you realize in life, there's a lot of things that you don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of things that you're not supposed to know, there's a lot of things that you just have to trust in, right? The government, the police, just trust in it. If you don't trust it, then you're fucked, you know? At a proper way of viewing things, possibly. Is it the best viewing ways? No. It's gonna be good, but it's gonna be very liquidy. Most of it adds a lot. I feel like it's sweet and salty. There's a lot. Counterbalance both mayonnaise and pepper. That's flawless. Flawless victory. Yeah, so you can actually accept the fact that you don't know a lot, or you're a researcher, learn a lot, which we have been doing. So one thing I can be certain of is how well surrounded I am. My circle is so freaking small. So freaking small. But then I wouldn't change anything. I talked for 2 hours in Carly yesterday. And it was amazing. My dad, my mom. I wish I had more friends, absolutely. And then it's a little bit less pressure for each friend. So for example, if I need X amount of attention, right now what we're doing is we're doing X amount of attention divided by 3. Divided by 3, by 5 or 6 or 7. So yeah, so this is important. We're gonna be tasting Bimbo hazelnut waffle. The reason why we're tasting it, my mom gave me a whole bag this last one, so if I don't taste it, I'm gonna forget. And yeah, so bon appetit. Thank you, Bimbo. Mmm. It's literally a okay. Covered in chocolate. It's really good. C'est une autre, je ne sais quoi. So, the cookie, biscuit in French, is nice. Blandish, but you can do whatever you want with it, and the Nutella is nice. The crunchiness of the cookie and the smoothness of the chocolate, nice. However, it doesn't work well together. It's two worlds apart, being in the same room. You know, you happen in the same room. Like, yeah, this is awkward. It's good though. It's good. Would recommend. However, I just think there's better Nutella or hazelnut cookie, hazelnut cacao cookies out there, and that's why I say what I'm saying. So going back to what I was saying, the finance surrounded with that many good people, and it was a subject that we talked about before. Don't get me wrong, I know that, but at the same time, it's very reassuring, right? I think for the first time in my life, I had great friends. Like Carl, that Shao. Carl, we kind of lost because he had his family now. He's a different man, you know. I still fucking love that guy, and of course, he still loves me, but at the same time, it's like, it's different, right? Yeah, Shao that I lost because I was so focused on work. You know, kind of not necessarily abandoned him, but was working hard. So yeah. So, and those are the two best friends I've ever had. So, coming in, and of course, if it on a friendship level, I only have Carly, and of course, there's like different dynamics because she's a lot younger. She's a woman, you know. So, you know, it's refreshing. You know, it's refreshing. Would it be the same with a dude? No. No, because I do find her extremely attractive. So I feel like Ted Mosby and Robert Chabasky. If you know, you know. Went on a date in the first season, in the first episode. Didn't work out. Pretending to be your friend for 4 years. For 9 seasons. I just ended up with you. Yeah. People hate that. This is where I'm going with that. Was it part of the mukbang? How I Met Your Mother? No, but it was waking up and activating those circuits. I was going to burp. It ended up being a cough. The burp still happened, I believe. So you know, when you're surrounded with good people, when you're surrounded with good people, you actually believe that, okay, well, you get surrounded by good people, I think he's a good person, right? That's really reassuring. And for the first time in my life, I'm in a position where I can actually say that I am so well surrounded. Was I well surrounded before? Yes, but what we did was, there was always this lack, right? I didn't have a good relationship with my parents, didn't have a friend around, right? I kind of use my parents in some ways. When I'm lonely, I'm really present in their life. When I'm less lonely, I don't call as much as I should, you know? And then it's like, okay, well, when he's alone, he calls us. When he's not alone, he's not calling us. So then it's weird, but then my dad, he texts me every day. But he won't text me the weekend, because he's not alone. And then the week, he will text me every day, because he's alone, and he's lonely. It's kind of funny. So lonely. Everybody knows my past now, like my house is made of glass. They criticize the things I did as an idiot kid, as an early age, and it felt like no one gives a shit. So what if you had it all, but nobody to call? Maybe then you know me, 'cause I had everything, but no one's listening, and I just fucking lonely. I'm so lonely. Great song. Not a great song for my neighbor because they're sleeping and whoa. Not great. So now I have a good relationship with my parents. I got some good friends. I'm more good friends, but fuck it. And I hate it because I'm just a good friend on social media and I try to be a friend and I don't allow them. So I'm like, oh, be more open-minded. But being more open-minded makes you meet shitty people also. It was always a question about love. Do I know this girl is shitty? Yes. Do I think I can change her? Yes. Did I ever change someone? No. Can you change someone? I believe so. But it didn't happen to me. So you kind of have hope and your heart get broke. But like you knew better. You knew she was a... Why did you do that? And I'm like, well, And like, no, I don't know. Why did you do it? When you realize that you don't know either. You couldn't fix her. So all of this to say, I can actually say that the people in my life are quality, they're present. I'm very, very well surrounded. I feel very loved, right? So, it's tough. By the way, that Ted Mosby and freaking Robin Shabasky just aged me up a little bit, didn't it? You can see this one wasn't there 5 minutes ago. This white hair, this mustache, it grew. Insanity of waking up. I also say the same thing, which is different. For example, with the How I Met Your Mother ending, everybody hated it, right? And then you can actually talk about, okay, well, this is a show that's relatable, right? It's a dude that had a friend who fell in love, and then he fell out of love, and then he fell back in love again, right? But everybody hated that, right? So the fact that the people hated that, right, is kind of telling, because as a society, we are all different. We're all entities of our upbringing, right? We have different friends, we have different parents. So all of it is highly dependent on what you're doing. Meet the charges. Be right back. Nobody to go. Maybe then you know me. 'Cause I had everything. Listening. And I just fucking lonely. Oh, I love that. We put a battery pack on charge. That way I could get batteries and charge it because I saw it died this morning when I woke up. And then the wire that we use to charge the battery is unplugged, which is the same story that I had with why the phone is in third place. Not good. Ugh. So yeah, so as a society, we all believe in one way, right? We all believe in one way. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough because as a society, we all think differently, we all act differently, but then if something is unanimously hated or unanimously loved, then it comes into our values. No matter where you're from, if you like something, there's a chance that people from the place you are like it. For example, a cultural dish, I don't know, falafel. A lot of people that don't know what a falafel is. In Montreal, we know because it's multicultural, but people don't know a shawarma. I don't even know who doesn't know what a baba ganoush is. I didn't. So yeah, so and am I saying that it's weird because I'm okay with being friends with her, and that's weird because I never was in a consensual friend zone. Consensual, and then there's the there's like that it's a lady, right? So can friendship between men and women exist? Yes, of course. And then you're in your mind because you don't know how she feels. So you're the asshole that friend zoned her. Are you okay with being friend zoned? What happened, right? You don't know. You don't know because you don't pay attention, right? So then you're like that, right? And then there's this whole story of, hey, ask this guy's best friend if he'll do something with you. And then every dude that says the girl calls, so it's like a radio thing, right? And they're saying like, I have this, yeah, can women and men be friends? And like, yeah, I have this man best friend. And I'm like, okay, well, call him right now, tell him that you're down to fuck, right? So they call the guy, and right, in most cases, all cases, like, oh yeah, I'm super down. And you just look at that dude and like, you piece of shit, bro. She trusted you as a friend. She trusted you. You waited for so long. You're waiting for a door to open. What a piece of shit, right? But no, you can understand, you can relate to the dude. Maybe he's lonely, maybe he's in love, who knows? You know? Society kind of complex, and it's, once again, it's a human relationship in all their complexity. But it's also something that I want to try because, you know, we're super close. My parents are super close, so if they want to work on bond that I have already, I'm not gonna work on non-existent bond. I'm gonna work on existent bond, right? Because ultimately speaking, oh my God, ultimately speaking, you want that circle to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. But then, if you don't take care of the people that are there for you, who gives a shit? Last year, when I reached the peak of social media, right, I was like, okay, well, there's too many people for me to literally be there and become friends with all these people, right? However, when you look at the comments, you usually see a whole lot of people that are similar. Like, this person is commenting a lot. This person is really kind. This person is really friendly. You know, so that's what it is. That's what it is, and I appreciate that, and I love that, and it's nuts because one of the people that you think were there, and when I fell, the amount of people that left, all of this saying our social relationship are way easier than normal relationship or friendship, right? So because they're way normal, you have way more of them, and because you have way more of them, this is with Carly, right? Am I? Would I want to date her? I don't know. I don't know. She's such a great friend. I don't want to ruin that, but she is a fantastic woman. She's so patient. My mom texts her, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna text her your mom." If a mom texts me, I'm like, "Okay, well, have a nice day." No, you know, and it's kind of crazy because probably one of the nicest that I ever met. And I'd be happy. Would I want to ruin that? Am I okay with losing their friendship? I don't know. You know, I don't know. I just don't know. So it's complex, and then you don't want to be a lost puppy when the second you get affection, you come running, you know, because that's pathetic. It's pathetic in the sense of I was that guy. I was that guy for so fucking long. I was a lost puppy for so fucking long, right? I had this dude like last summer, and I have this friend, and she's very sexual, right? But then when you get older, like, ugh, that's not a good sexual. So is that a good sexual? That's a great question. So she is sexual because she's in pain. And she sexualizes herself because that's the only way she gets attention. Talk about what she doesn't like about life. Been there, done that. Not myself, but I've been in a relationship with girls that sexualize themselves because they want the attention. Then when they get the attention, they talk about things. And then she was calling another guy good boy, which was kind of demeaning because it's dumb sub relationship, and I'm just more used to being dumb. So when I see another dude, I kind of relate more to the dude than the girl. So when I see a guy that's submissive, I'm like, okay, well, that's a different I don't shame, but that's a different dynamic, right? Do I call woman good girl? Absolutely. But you seen that, and I was like, no, and the guy was like, and she said things like bark. And the dude was literally barking. I'm like, no, bro, stand up for yourself. Fucking respect yourself. Fucking self-love. I wasn't talking to that dude. I was talking to myself. I was talking about a 20-year-old ink that didn't know better. You know? And I saw that, I was like, ugh. But then, and that's what he wants to do. He wants to do, and it's okay. Who am I to judge? Who am I to tell him what to do? I don't even know the fucking guy, you know. So yeah, um, so it's kind of tough. So then, coming back to How I Met Your Mother, when you have this unanimously hated thing, it's not okay, right? So for example, right, there's this character that is a R word. He's a R word. He does things with children, which is fucking, and the people are uprooted. They're like, oh, pitch and fork, let's cancel that guy, right? Which is true. And then you have under smaller amounts. So this is the extreme, right? A character that's super racist, a character that is sexual deviant, right? And like, okay, well, Castaway. But then you got another guy who's more in the middle. He lies. For example, there's this whole Euphoria right now. It's super popular. As a dude that doesn't watch Euphoria, it's super interesting because this character in there that's called Nate. And Nate sounds like a douchebag, but right now he's going through a lot. He owes money to the mafia or something like that, and yeah. And then in the comments, you want to feel bad for him. It's like, no, he put our girl through hell. And I'm like, okay, well, is he a good dude or a bad dude? And because he's universally hated, you can actually say that the way he's acting is universally hated, right? Because if those people are understanding, like, okay, there's no forgiveness. Also, that's something that's very dark psychology, right? It's okay to be sort of an asshole if you get forgiven. There was this girl, right? And I made fun of her because she was vegetarian. I didn't really make fun of her. She was a friend, Oracle. She's a friend, and I'm like, okay, well, let me tease her a little bit because I like her, right? No, I don't like her. She has a husband and kids, which are both Scorpio. So like, they're planning behind you for sure. Don't trust them. They're Scorpios, which is super zodiist. When it's gonna say racist, sexist, it's a zodiist, which is sign of zodiac, right? And I was teasing her, and that call, when you reread it, it's like, okay, well, dude, you're an asshole to her. What did she do to you? What did she do to you? Nothing. But because I care about her, I just did. So she forgave me, which kind of meant it was okay, right? But then, do you want to do the thing that you have to forgive him for? Because when that happens to me, I complain. I'm like, dude, why are you complaining? Why are you so nice to me? Because you have something to feel bad for. So, and I'm like, don't do that. And I'm like, I do it myself. So what am I talking? Don't do that. Which is insane. So all of this to say, if something is universally hated, it's either something that's passable of hate or it's a bad idea, right? For example, and nobody likes a burnt potato. Why? Because it tastes like shit. It tastes like shit. If there was 10% in the world, 10% in the world that's like the burnt potato, you can actually make the argument of saying, you know what? Maybe under the right angle, maybe the right spices, who knows? Maybe in the right culture, who knows? Because there's 0% of the population that like burnt potato, you can agree that burnt potato is not good, right? That's crazy, right? So we're going from a well surrounded, and also there's three things that I fucking adore. So my parents, and this is gonna be so freaking interesting. I'm gonna mention Carly a lot, and I know it's weird, but I actually like the girl, So, again, I don't know if I would date her, but I really like her, and the whole point is I have a great circle. But what consists? Okay, so first of all, first statement, I have a great circle. Second statement, why am I like that? Why is it a great circle? Third statement is, why do I want to keep it? Carly's gonna block her Monday, and it's like nothing happened, And I don't know. Again, this came from me. I'm an asshole. I don't know why. I got so much anger and rage. But my parents did not on social media, but there was never a time where my parents were asshole to a friend. They were always super nice. I remember my mom, she invited my friend, Olivier, which is a really nice guy. Olivier was a really nice dude. Bodybuilder right now. I feel bad. Olivier had this girlfriend, and she was my friend, and she was cheating on him. He's like, hey, don't tell him. And I'm like, dude, that's my friend too. And she's like, yeah, but I'm your friend. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. I didn't do anything. But then at the same time, yes, you're my friend, but you're doing something wrong. So, he has a moral high ground. Friend or not, he deserves. And Olivier came for a weekend, because I live far. He came for a weekend, which was really cool. Really nice guy. And Olivier comes in, And my mom literally tells him, "Hey, what do you want to eat? What do you like eating?" And he takes this. It's what was it? Um, I don't remember what it was. I think it was like something like beans. Yeah, I think it was beans. Beans. I think it was omelette and beans. And I fucking don't like beans. And I'm like, Mom, I don't like them. She's like, okay, well, you need more friends. You make an effort. I'm like, okay, Mom. you know, so it's insane. And this was how much I was willing to put in their friendship. I don't like beans, so fuck you. No, you have to not necessarily pretend, but you have to make an effort. That's what friendship's about. So then, my father was super nice, super nice, right? Super nice. And then, currently on parasocial, one of my first parasocial, like, real close bond. You see how she treat people. If I do live, right? I don't want people that I'm someone that's gonna be problematic. I had this friend, and this is a true story. I had this friend, Tay. Tay was phenomenal. Tay was super cool, super supportive, super nice, super kind. But she was a bitch. She was a fucking bitch. She was mean to every single lady because she was jealous. She was blocking people like, "You're too cute. I'm gonna block you." And at first I'm laughing because I'm like, dude, you're insane. You're insane. But I don't know these people, and Tay's my friend. So I'm like, okay, well, Tay's my friend. This girl's a complete stranger. Tay blocked a complete stranger for no reason. But I don't really mind, you know? And Tay was like, she came in and wanted to block a good friend of mine, which is no longer my friend, so. And Tay would have been some of my friend, right? And she's like, okay, well, don't block her, she's my friend. And Tay said, it's me or her. I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are? Turns out that she was someone looking for me, looking out for me. Because the girl that she wanted me to block was Anna. Remember the girl that had a boyfriend but pretended to like me, so I would give her attention? And the second that she broke up with her boyfriend, would come to me, and then the next day would be with her boyfriend. Right? Yeah, this one. So they was looking out for me. I couldn't see it. Right? Now, was they an angel? No. Was she doing something wrong? Absolutely. Often. And she was nice. She would tell people in the chat, fuck you. That's a true story. She would tell people in the chat, fuck you. And then, when they fight her, like, she would be like, I know the host. Don't fuck with me. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? So yeah, so it was kind of specific. But at the same time, you know what? It was nice. It was nice. I'm looking at the wrong phone. Good job, Ink. The sunset, the sunrise. It was only 20 minutes. But I'm glad that I woke up for that. The apartment is still a mess. I'm gonna clean today. See, just because I get caught, I just get caught. So they come back to everything, right? There's shit that I'm looking forward to in Friends. And it's weird. It's so weird because then there's the fourth part, which is the last part. Don't worry. The fourth part, which is, do I deserve the shirt circle? The first part is what? So, why is it a good circle? I'm in a good circle. The second part is why. My second, in a good circle. The third one is what consists of a good circle. But then there's a fourth one. Do I deserve to be in a good circle? I don't know. Because I feel like those people do so much for me. You know? So much. I don't know if I do a lot for them. You know? My parents have been super supportive lately because they know that I'm on a hard time. And you don't have to. And it's weird because it's this temporary relationship with my parents. It is this temporary. They know me from second one. This temporary relationship. Because right now they're supportive and everything, but then they'll get angry. And at first I didn't understand why they were getting angry, but they feel like I don't put enough effort to fix my life, so they get rude with me. Do I agree with that? They don't know I'm making content, so why? My father will criticize, my father will be critical, my father will use content to spy, not to spy on me, but to control my life as he did my whole life. And my mom will listen to videos see something that I'm saying and disagree, and she'll keep it for herself. She'll keep it in. Like, I'm gonna say something about, I don't know. I don't know. I called my stepmom, and my mom was offended. She didn't say anything, and 4 weeks after, she's like, "Oh, I watched this video a while ago where you call not your stepmom." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, she's been there since I was 6. I don't have the best relationship with her, but she's still a human being. That's percent of my life, right?" I was like, "Well, I don't like that you call her a stepmom." And I'm like, "You kept this in for how long? For 3 weeks, for 4 weeks? You made yourself sick for that. I'm not going to put my parents through that, right? This is my life." And ultimately speaking, it's a window into my life and that life that they're disapproving of. This life I'm going to choose to be. So this type of relationship is going to start from, okay, well, this is already out of batteries. Oh, okay, but that's normal. That's okay. I didn't charge it. Okay, that's cool. That is normal. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I'm in a position where I don't really know what to do. Of course, it's gonna be evolving, but I like doing those videos that are work in progress, right? I'm seeing people, and it's so complex because you see, like, for example, Markiplier making a movie. You see Jessica Kai making a movie, right? And like, well, I cannot legally tell you about things, but I can legally tell you about things, right? That is pretty much it. So without further ado, let's continue. That was a mukbang. That was a freaking mouthful, huh? I got 3. I got 42. 35. Good. So now, I'm gonna do a small tire talk. The small tire talk is for a very simple reason. I'm at 38 minutes. So the tire talk is I want to apologize. We lost Voiceless and we lost Sword. So Sword, what happened? Sword was connected to a wire. And it's connected to my bed, and that wire, because the bed moved a lot, it disconnected. So let's see what we wasted on Sword. I believe on Sword what I did was it'll be very simple to check it out, right? So we have 49 Power Stone. So we possibly upgraded Spotlight or Smart Missile. It was Smart Missile. We upgraded 2 levels of Smart Missile, right? We did some module, but we couldn't do anything, right? We did module for shield a lot. So also we did the labs. Let's check out what lab we did, because then it doesn't seem that we played for enough time. So we did. What is that? Oh, 2012, 2024. So it goes. What? History? How dumb is that? So it was right. It just showed me the very first one we did. Good. There you go. We're 2012, 25. We're 1 year away. I know this is going fast now. You're the wrong year, dude. There you go. So yeah, so we did both for these. We did. So yesterday, we did Cash Spotlight Missile, which is today. This is today. We did Spotlight Missile level 5, which is great. I did Cash Bonus. We did Missile Radius and Spotlight Missile. So this is really good. This is really freaking good. Don't worry. Don't forget that we had a. Don't forget that we had a maximum level of shield yesterday. We also got the relics. So the relics we got Cherry. Oh, we got Nature Force. Yeah, that's it. We got Nature's Fury, which is increased defense by 1%. So this is kind of cool. And I feel like that's all we did. So we lost a day. I'm so sorry. Thankfully, we did the Tower Talk. If it wasn't for the Tower Talk, I would have lost everything. But it's still not perfect, right? And then we have Voiceless. So this is going to be very hard to do because there's nothing there. We did spend the whole night playing Voiceless. So we still got some footage. We don't got perfect, but we got some footage left. This is kind of good. Okay. So now we have this. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go with the painting. Right? With the painting, I got my lab. This is what I did in the labs. Labs, we lost one of them, which is okay, because I'm broke, and that's fine. We'll do because I need some coin. We'll do coin per wave. It's at level 34. I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's see what I did yesterday. So yesterday we did what? Yesterday we did, again, from the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we up. You didn't start from the bottom, you started from the grass, you did. Just saying. Shout out to Drake. What was that so angry, so aggressive? What the fuck is wrong with me? Defense absolutes, Queen per kill, Death Wave, Queen per kill. That's actually pretty good. Actually pretty good. Gonna check something out. 48, and this is what? This is 46. So the same thing. My new empire, don't let me kill you. So we did that. So we did Queen per wave. Oh shit. I pressed the rush button. I just spent 260 gem. Fuck. That's not good. I did not plan to do that. Ugh. Haunted Mirror as well. Rebuild time is amazing. Module wise, I don't think we did anything. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go home. We did this. So Nature Furry, something we claimed. It was yesterday. And yesterday we also bought, I believe, we bought how the fuck is there only these? There's so much more. Feel that you don't show everything. Feel like you don't show everything, and that's not good. Because I feel like I won't trust you after that. It's Gilwind, it's Icicle, it's not it. It's something in. See, we don't even have cherry, we don't have things. So the rotating relics are not present. They're not present. I bought some, they're not there. Which sucks. Okay. So this is what we did for Resistance Voiceless. I promised you guys that I wouldn't do it again. I did it again. I lost 2 playthrough. I apologize. So today we're not going to do anything. We're going to do it the way it is. And again, I think we got saved by the Resistance Over Talk. The problem with our talk is this is going to be part like 2 of 15. So I don't know where it's going to be, right? So I'm sorry about that. And now we have our last thing of the day, and that last thing of the day is absolutely humongous. It is humongous. So we're talking about what is the last thing of the day. Well, the last thing of the day is the breaker. So the breaker is restarted. So what happened was I did 1 episode of recapping the breaker. I ended up recapping till a chapter, but I cannot find the first chapter. So I did from 1 to 10, but I cannot find that 1 to 10. Then we have to redo it. Now, I'm not going to give you the reason as to why we did the breaker, because we did it, and I don't want people to watch it to be like, oh, you're repeating yourself. So we're going to give you this really close, really quick recap of why the breaker. The breaker came in at a time where I was tired of mangas. The breaker came at a time where it was not recommended. It wasn't something. I was using an application that automatically download chapters. If you read 20 chapters, it gives you 20 chapters. And it gave me some chapter for the breaker. The breaker was my first manhwa. I think it's freaking great. The story is great. I loved it. Back then, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I used to watch manhwa for 2 days. Sex and violence. Typical dude, right? So yeah, so this one's violence. The manhwa itself is great. It is to this day, it is the only manhwa that I listened to, that I watched. So kind of cool. I have very small memories of it. Reading it makes me realize that I remember more than I thought, but very little. So yeah, so this is it. That's pretty much it. I should have read Solo Leveling. That would have been a better choice, but fuck it. The problem with Solo Leveling is what? The names, they're Korean, and because they're Korean, it's longer names, so like I don't remember. So yeah, so that's that. Now we're gonna restart. We're gonna start from chapter 1 to right now we're at 24. Today we're watching Love After Lockup, so we're not reading. We're still gonna do a day of anime and a day of series. So Love After Lockup and then the other one. And that is pretty much it, to be honest. So we're gonna be restarting. Now I'm gonna wait a little bit because this is the sunrise, and I want to be inside because inside is better. So we have to wait for what? I got 5 minutes left. Because it's gonna be 52. 52 is a good number. Plus, I have to charge the phones. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make myself some water. So the breaker itself, why did I like it so much? Is because it's the classic story. It is the classic story of. I'm gonna do a huge spoiler. The reason why I liked it so much was I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I want to do it in front of the other phones. Give me a sec. I'll make my phone quick. I'll tell you. Ooh, those pens are falling. I'm losing weight, dude. Falling. Good. That's maple syrup. Maple syrup. Shit's delicious. Anakin. Fallen. Only to fall. There you go. So why do I like The Breaker so much? It's an insane story. The Breaker was My Hero Academia before My Hero Academia. So The Breaker, in my opinion, huge spoiler. So if you don't want spoiler, don't listen to this. The Breaker is, in my opinion, one of the best manhwa ever made. So the story is, because it's a story, the story is of a guy that has no power. He has some strong resolve because he was bullied his whole life. Because he was bullied his whole life, he's like, no, you're not gonna get to bully me. This is it. You don't get to bully me. That's it. I'm repeating myself, but that's just to show you how much I mean it, right? The thing with the Breaker is so good because this is no batteries. Fuck me, dude. Only to find. It's okay. It didn't close, so we're good. So the Breaker is about a guy, right? Is getting bullied and has a mentality to defend himself. So he meets this teacher, and this teacher is an amazing teacher. But the guy has no strength. He is weak. There's a problem with his blood. There's a problem with his muscle. So the teacher's like, there's no helping you. You're hopeless. Kind of like a Midoriya, Deku. And then he takes a medication which unlock all of his pores. And then he gets unlimited potential, right? But unlimited potential, the problem with that is like, okay, well, the guy cannot harness it. You wasted that on him because he has no potential. But then he's a quick learner. And then he's a quick learner. And only that, he is also, he doesn't give up. Like the perfect student, right? So this is pretty good. Then you realize that at the end of the Breaker, the teacher becomes a bad guy. He is pushed to be a bad guy. He is pushed. The Murim, which is the world that he's in, is destroyed. So it is this very bad story of the Murim, which is the world of martial art, is corrupted. It's very corrupted. The main character, which is the students, realize that yes, it's corrupted, but there's people around that want to see it change. There's hope to change it. The teacher's like, no. This place is fucked up. There's no helping it. There's no protecting it. Fuck you, right? Fuck you. And it's amazing. It is amazing because in the second part of the comic, the manhwa, sorry. The student and the teacher fight. And yeah, so it's amazing. So I like it so much. So we're gonna restart the manhwa. If you don't mind, of course. 55, 33. 55. Ugh, pen that don't work. Pen that do not work. Fallen. Only to find. Good. Now we're doing what? We're doing 56. Okay, so that being said, let's go in. I'm gonna do from chapter 1 to 30. Should I keep it for tonight? I don't know. I've been live for an hour. That's not enough. We're gonna go inside though. Apologies. My apologies. Only to find. Oh, good. So now, you're gonna have to give me a couple minutes more. I need to take everything in because there's gonna be some rain today. Only a decent deal with absolute, I'll do what I must. You will try. I have failed you, and I have failed you. I should have known the diva over. Anakin Chancellor Palpatine is evil. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Well, then you are lost. This is the end of you, my master. It's over, Anakin. I got the high ground. High ground. My power. Don't try to. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You were the chosen one. Join them to imbalance to the force. My apologies. Not leaving. Oh, that feels good. In darkness, I hate you. You were my brother, Anakin. I love you. Bum, ba-da-dum-dum. To be lost, to be down, to be left out in the dark, to be kicked when you're down, to feel like you've been pushed around, to be out of air, you break it down. No one understands you. No, you don't know what it's like to be hurt, to be found, to be left out in the dark, to be kicked when you're down, to feel like you've been pushed around, to be howdy, yeah, you break it down. No one understands you. Now you don't know what it's like. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life. Good. Now what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a little break. I want to say like 2 minutes, maybe. Ooh, by the way, a miracle happened. A literal miracle. I can now do PIP on YouTube. Today we were listening to Solo Leveling, the whole first season. So I'm actually very excited about that. So we still have a lot to do. Today we're listening to Solo Leveling, the first season. And we're playing some Fortnite. They're going to be watching Love After Lockup. We're going to be doing the editing. And uploading, sorry. It's disgusting. Welcome to my life. One around. You might think I'm happy, but I'm not gonna be okay. Everything that wanted what you wanted. You always thought it's so worked out. What it's like to feel hurt, to feel lost, to feel left out in the dark, to be kicked when you're down, to feel like you've been pushed around, to be howdy yeti, break it down. No one understands you. Now you don't know what it's like to be hurt, to be found, to be left out in the dark, to be kicked when you're down, to feel like you've been pushed around, to be out, yeah, you break it down. No one understands you. Now you don't know what it's like. What it's like. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life. To be kicked when you're down, to be like you've been pushed around.
Moments like this go by too fast.
Give me a sec. Now what I'm gonna check is Final Fantasy 12. I kind of feel like playing the Binding of Isaac today.
So the days felt big enough to do
Do. You might think I'm happy, but I'm not gonna be okay.
So while you can't stop time,
See, I'm halfway through the game.
make it last. The Hudson's Bay stripes.
I have to be in 2 weeks.
J'ai vu un problème au niveau des cordes vocales. Sérieux ou quoi, toi, t'es malade de faire ça?
On a la chance d'être avec Jackie.
En fait, nous, non, c'est moi qui réponds. Tais-toi, bordel.
I'm possibly gonna be waiting until I play Final Fantasy 12. Because I want to play Binding of Isaac, but if I have I got half a week left because I'm halfway through the game. I'm halfway there. So then what I want to do with the halfway, right, is I'd like to play. I'm going to be ordering a new tablet, so I want to do another tower playthrough. If I can manage that, what I would like to do is my apologies, disgusting. What it's like to be hurt, to be lost, to be left out in the dark. So yeah, so the plan is to do another 2 playthrough. Now, I told Carly that I was gonna play A Wolf Among Us, which sounds like a very good game. The Wolf Among Us, what I'm gonna do is I'm literally gonna be playing 2 playthroughs of the tower at the same time. So I'm gonna do Merchant and I'm gonna do Librarian, which is a new playthrough. Okay. This I need to write it down. Donde es mi papel? Mi papel. Mi papel. So the librarian is what? The librarian is, since we can do PIP here, right? It's gonna be a playthrough where all of my videos are in there. There's not an order. They're always gonna be there. You're always gonna have some YouTube content on. So it's gonna be something that's really cool. I want to do that. I want to do the merchant, which is again a playthrough focus on utility. And yeah, then I wanted to buy a tablet, but actually gonna buy 2 tablets. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to find like one cheap, because I can find some for $90, so that's like $200. If I can do that, we're gonna be good. And then down the line, I really want to play. I really want my Huawei Mate XD. Is the price going down or what? Huawei Mate XD. Mate XD. Huawei Global. I want to buy it. Memories, 1 TB ROM. Media. Smartphone. Huawei. Uh-huh. Ultimate. Huawei Mate Ultimate. So how much is that? Multi-view in one. Good. So how do they tell me what it is, but they don't sell it. No, dude. Shopping. See? They sell it for fucking so expensive. Ugh. Standard. I don't think there's this possible. Samsung trifold. I think I see trifold had $6,000. And $6,000. $7,000. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna be paying that. Because I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for this to lose weight. Fuck this, dude. There's no way. There's no fucking way. So, what I was talking about is I want to do a playthrough. I want to do a playthrough of Wolf Among Us, and then we'll get to create something that's really wonderful. We'll get to create something that is so not necessarily obnoxious, but I'll do the playthrough of Wolf Among Us, and I'll play 2 playthroughs in the background, so you'll have every single day Tower Talk, which is right what we did, and we'll have the Wolf Among Us on there, so that's kind of cool. Now, sadly, Librarian's gonna be silent, and Merchant's gonna be with Mike. So Librarian's gonna be on only like internal audio only, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Because I feel like Sword is gonna give up on me any day now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Fuck, it's expensive. I really want to buy it, but then the more you wait, the more rare it becomes. The rarer it becomes, the worse it is. Why is Huawei XD made so expensive? The Huawei starting to around 2,800 to start buying Huawei Mate XD. Wholesale threefold. You can buy it from AliExpress for 4,300. Also design. So you can actually buy it here on the website. On the website. Loading. Okay. I'm gonna have to finance it. I'm gonna have to finance it. I'm gonna have to do multiple payments. But it's rare. So if you go on Amazon, Huawei Mate XD. Huawei Mate XD. It's not available. I got a. Oh my god! Look at this. There's a protect screen for $500. Huawei Mate. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. So what I guess. Never mind. Shit. So today I don't think we're gonna do some uploading. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play some. Oh, I didn't bring my. Oh yes, I did. No, I didn't. I usually put it there. I'm gonna play some Final Fantasy 12 and we'll upload by there. Because the two playthroughs, I don't need to press them as much as I used to. So it's kind of good. Fallen. Yeah, that's okay. Perfect. Okay, so next we have the breaker. I'm gonna have to take off my glasses because the website shows a lot of porn. It's not good. Well, listen. Who am I to judge? As a porn consumer myself, who am I to judge? Right? Okay. Don't you? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't you? You know what I could do? I can even do like a tower retro. Which is below. Let's make sure that there's no porn. Please don't talk to me, baby. Again, it's one of those situations where I'm reviewing everything, right? It's not a big. It's more review than reaction, because I've read it before, right? Also, I could read Solo Leveling. I think Solo Leveling was a better choice though. It's okay. So I'm gonna do chapter. This one, there's not a lot. Is chapter. Wait a second. So how long is the breaker? How long is the breaker manhwa? Okay. The breaker. Okay. Season 3. There's 3 seasons, can you believe that? $100 chapters? Okay. Look what we're gonna do. We're gonna do breaker. The breaker. Okay. They're not gonna give it to me. I wrote the breaker without the A. The breaker. Okay, so season 1. You get pushed to the breaking point by a relentless bullying. Okay. Is that it? I don't know. Doesn't feel like it is. No, I thought it's because there's multiple. How long? Reddit. Yeah. Okay, perfect. The Manhwa the Breaker has 3 parts. Part 1, Part 2. Okay. Okay, good. Currently ongoing. So I don't know. The breaker, that's the one. That's the one though. Yes. Okay. Ugh. What am I thinking, dude? Uh. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it's gonna give me the amount. Ouch. Today, stretch didn't work. Okay. The breaker Reddit. Okay. Fanfic. Okay. It doesn't work. How many chapters? That's what I'm gonna have to do. How many chapters? Okay. Volume chapters, a breaker, nice. Volume chapters. Okay, so volume 1, volume 7. Okay, nice, 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 nice. The breaker complete, right? So there's 32 chapters. The breaker new wave is 20. Oh, 125. You don't tell me. Okay. That's okay. That's okay, man. That's okay. Read manga, The Breaker. Okay, good. So let's start. I was expecting a more clear answer, but it's okay. I guess we'll just figure it out. Now, apparently, it's not finished. So, should I do something like soul leveling that is finished or no? Let's see how I can get for soul leveling. Let's see how good I can get it. If it's gonna be nice, because I didn't know that Breaker was not finished. That's a problem. Solo leveling. Read online. Sorry, guys. Read my guy online. Nice. Good luck. Good. Oh, be careful. Chapter 200. Kind of good. It's what? 200. That's very small. That is very small. I feel like manga are possibly smaller. I don't know. It's too early to do a deduction, but still. The democracy. Fucking love tree houses. Okay, so now TikTok. Yeah, this is how motivated I am. So what I'm gonna do is possibly gonna be reading The Breaker and The Breaker New Wave, and then we'll be reading. Yeah, we'll be reading something else. I think I prefer reading than watching, because right now I could be watching season 1 of Solo Leveling on YouTube, and that could be good. 7 hours. I could actually watch that. Fallen. 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 You with him and you betrayed me. Kinda cool. Ooh. Oh. Oh. T'es la best. Je te le jure. Sérieux. T'es tellement une bonne personne. Puis j'espère en Christ que tu t'en rends compte. Parce que, wow. Chanceux, je suis chanceux de t'avoir comme ami. T'es la bête, je te le jure, sérieux, t'es tellement une personne. J'espère en Christ que tu te rends compte. Wow, chanceux de t'avoir comme ami. Okay, good. Fallen. Good. Let's go. Hello. Sorry. Okay, let's go. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So this is not a good one. Solo leveling. I gotta say, I do prefer the way this is done, right? I do prefer the way the breaker is done. So the way it's presented. Okay, good. So we got chapter 1, right? Chapter 1 is actually super simple, right? It starts with so well. Start with the two main characters. Start with the teacher and the students. So the teacher is looking at a girl from high school, like, okay, well, they're fucking hot, which is a bit weird because you don't know what age high school is. Holy shit, how dark it got. It's gonna be raining soon. Well, not soon, but still. It's gonna be raining, yeah, very soon. It's supposed to be raining right now, which is insane. So then you got the main character, which is our student, who gets bullied and beat up, right? It's super funny because they meet, he got beat up, and this guy's like, okay, well, I see this kid that's getting beat up. No protective bone in his body whatsoever. He's a teacher, you see your kid's getting beat up, it's like, okay, well, you know. So it's super funny. And then they start with school. We see another character that's super important, which is Sai. Sai, which is the girlfriend of the main character. How important is Sai? Sai is important in a way of she is the motivation, right? So the kid accepted that he was getting bullied, but they start to get on her case, and it's like, okay, well, that's too much. Did I leave my water there? I did. Okay, well, at least we found the water, guys. I was thirsty already. So Sai is actually very important as a motivation. And it's weird because in the breaker, everybody has a relationship. Like the teacher has a relationship, the student has a relationship. So it's kind of nice. Then the teacher is there. You see that he's in the class, and it's super fucking funny because teacher points. Our main character is like, dude, oh, you're that punching bag, right? So it was really funny. The bully comes in. He's a complete asshole, and this is a very important moment because it's up to the teacher. Is like, yo, he calls him like an asshole. It's like, yo, asshole, are you gonna teach us something or what? Right? And the guy's like, oh, you gonna talk to me like that or not? And then he's not gonna do anything. But you can kind of see that the guy is getting pissed, right? So it's kind of funny. The last episode is the last of the first chapter is the students wants to see an academy, which is kind of funny. You find a pamphlet for Academy of Martial Art. And it's like, okay, well, fuck it, I'm going to be learning it. And as you go to learn it, you see that the teacher is actually like a really strong, really strong guy. He actually does a Shiryuken, which is super freaking funny. So you see that the teacher is super strong. It's like, okay, well, I want him to be my teacher. And that's it. That's the first chapter. We have 28 more to go. Chapter 2. So we got the introduction of more characters. So usually that's what they're going to do. They're going to do the pilots and then they're going to introduce more characters. So you got the second teacher, which is super hot, which is also gonna be in the motivation for the teacher. So the teacher, which is I need to know the Han Chun Woo. Han Chun Woo. Han Chun Woo is gonna be there. He has a motivation, right? The girl being there is kind of funky, and it's kind of cool because Han Chun Woo girl, which I believe her name is what? Her name is it's gonna be complex. Choose myself. My name is Bai Young Ji. So Bai Young Ji is gonna be the second teacher. I was gonna be so tough. Fuck it, bro. So there's another teacher who's super hot, and the only purpose that she has was that the main teacher, which is our martial arts teacher, is gonna want to her, and then he's gonna sacrifice her relationship with her for the students. So it is to show how much the student means to him. So the vice principal is on the back of our martial art teacher. We learned that the teacher has some connection. So then you realize that he is probably super important. More of the main character getting bullied in the toilet, which is super fun because he doesn't do anything. He doesn't defend himself. And ultimately speaking, this is the second time in 2 days that he gets beat up. So it's to picture two things. So first of all, it's a picture that he's getting beat up every single day. The bully asks him for cash. The cash comes from his mom, but his mom doesn't give him a lot. And his mom is not present, right? So in the second, what he starts to do is he's tired of it. So this is where he wants to go to the rooftop and actually wants to unalive himself, right? Then you meet the two teacher, the sexy teacher and our martial art teacher, who comes in to do it on a rooftop, which is crazy because they just met. They just freaking met. And then the student comes in, main character comes in, and he wants to unalive himself. So the teacher, the martial art teacher, is like, "Fuck you, dude! I had a chance to have sex. Why did you stop me?" And it's kind of funny because he's like, "Okay, if you want to unalive yourself, unalive yourself. I don't care, right?" So the student is okay. Well, I'm I'm so sorry that I did that. I want to change. And the teacher is like, okay, well, you know what? You're a kid. You have it hard. I understand. I can sympathize with your situation. Okay. So then he comes to help him, and both of the railing stops. The railing falls, right? Which is super interesting. Why? They're shooting it, but it's super interesting. Later on, the vice principal will say something along the lines of, the railing were dangerous. This is why we have to shut off the roof. And they're going to break his car. So the vice principal is kind of an asshole, so you don't mind. But it's to show his power, and the teachers say the student. So there's this second proof that this is the second proof that the teacher is a great martial artist, right? So there you go. That's chapter 2. You want me to read? You want us to read the Okay, you know what? We can read the comments. I was reading those for Dr. Stone. Oh, by the way, for Dr. Stone, yeah, it's a great anime, but I just was getting bored. So like, fuck it. I'm just getting a bit bored. It's not that it's bad, it's just, not for everybody. W7 admin says, never seen a manhwa look more like a manga before. So that I like. Gritch, what? He punched in his stomach, turned his back full circle, no look like back, and then turned back to raise his foot in order to kick down. What? So this guy, Gritch. Oh my god, this is gonna be the Pedal Samurai. So it's not colored. I love the teacher. Okay, damn, seem cool so far. Cool teach, strong ass teacher. So people are liking the teacher. This is why the breaker is so good, because the teacher is not a good guy. We got chapter 2. I possibly will do like 10 chapters. We'll take a small break and we'll continue. Because I read from 1 to 24. This feels so different from the breaker that I know. I don't know what that is. Martial Gundam. I've seen too much animes and or read too much mangas. I somehow knew that the car was vice principal before it appeared and said my car. Okay. Daniel Burry. I thought manhwa was in colors. Shy guy. I think people don't realize how bad bullying actually is, especially to those who don't protect themselves. Chemo. This loser. Like Les, that car is probably the old guy's. Nice jump. So nothing super interesting, but at least. Chapter 3. So we're getting a lot of, still the bully, what is it? Oh, so yes, okay, cool. So they're just complaining, it's kind of funny because they're like, who destroyed my car? Who destroyed my car? Who destroyed it? So then this is just like avoiding, we get a first call from the Murim, so this is to show just how powerful he is. And they showed it in a way which is kind of cool. they show a dude with a cane, like it seemed like a luxurious cane. So we know that he has like some good whatchamacallit, some good some good, I don't know how to say it, some good connection, I guess. We meet the teacher meets Sai, which is grabbing her tits, by mistake, of course, but still, right? So now this is very important. This is a very important moment, right? So Sai actually snitched. She's like, okay, well, my boyfriend, because she's in love with him and he's in love with her, but they're not dating. So he's like, yo, he's getting bullied. So the teacher says, are you getting bullied, right? And then the bully is there and said, hey, this is my fault. The bully comes in, says, it's my fault. We got into disagreement, which is kind of crazy. The guy's like, okay, well, be a man and forgive him. Be a man and apologize to each other, right? So the bully is there. And then it's kind of a show of not really strength, but still, because he could have said, no, fuck you, but he said yes. And you see even the teachers know that he's getting bullied, and he's hitting him with a book. So you can tell the situation of the main character is super, super, super shitty. So you feel bad for the main characters. And ultimately speaking, it's such a great thing because, of course, bullying is not cool, but it really does show that the main character is at the end of this rope and he is suffering from non-stop bullying. So when you realize what he's trying to do, this is kind of important, right? So then the bully is like, dude, this is gonna get worse. Now that you snitch, you're gonna get worse, right? He come back to his mom. Yeah, ask her to change school. She doesn't care. She's not really there for him, right? So then, what he does is he goes back. He has nothing to do. Look at his phone. He actually saw that he actually filmed the teacher fighting. So he realized that the teacher is a great, realized that he's a great martial artist again. I did not expect this series to start off like that. Another child destroyed by bad parenting. This is like GTO. Okay. So ultimately speaking, it's a great start. I think the Breaker kind of suffer from three things, and it's not really suffering because actually ends up like the situation is for the main character is very sad. But if it wasn't that sad, it wouldn't feel like this is that much of a necessity. See how dark it got? I'm gonna show you outside. The second, the main teacher is not super nice. In the beginning, you don't really care about him. He's not such a great dude. So you're like, okay, well, fuck him. Why do I like him? Well, because he's gonna end up being a great dude. And it's kind of crazy because he's gonna end up being a good dude to only the students. And then in the next one, which is New Wave, he's a bad guy. Look at this. It's gonna be raining in thunder. Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome up to the show. I'm doing well. You guys are having a fantastic freaking day on this glorious 5th May 2026. You can see it just started to rain. Just started. The ground is still dry, but you can see the rain itself. So it's gonna be rain, thunder. I'm gonna be inside. Gonna be streaming and having fun. So I don't really mind. And on that note, let's freaking go. And the third problem with the manhwa, with the Breaker, is the main character is tough because he is the opposite of it. It's tough because, like, for example, right, he gets bullied a lot, right, and you would think that it would affect him, but he still ends up being one of the nice guy, being super sensitive, super, and you're like, dude, it doesn't really make sense. But however, when it comes to the yin and the yang, this is very important. So the teacher being the bad guy and the students being the good guy is important. I mentioned the spoiler before. So in the end, you guys just saw how bad the Mirim is. Well, the martial art. And you got two characters. This is the teacher. The student says, we can change it, we can save it. Teacher's like, no, it needs to be destroyed. Okay, good. Good. See? 50% left. How the fuck is that possible? Fallen. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm a dumbass. my first thought was to unplug something and plug something else. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Let's try to do this. You're literally seconds later. Seconds freaking later. And look at this. Look at how much the rain has picked up. And there's gonna be some thunder today, which is really nice. When is it thunder? 10 o'clock. Okay. So I think I'm gonna do, guys, and that's up to you to be pissed or not. I think I'm gonna stop here, charge the phone a little bit, relax a little bit. Then what we'll do is we'll come back out when I do for finish a breaker. We'll come back out when it's thunder outside. Yeah, that's a good idea. And when there's thunder outside, ooh, that's what we'll do. Anyway, let's take a break. There's a lot of talking. Thunder's gonna be at 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy 12 for 2 hours. We'll film the breaker, second part, for the thunder. And that's it. That is it, baby. That is it. Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is not good, though. I have 1/6. We've done 1/6 of the thing. It's not really good. Also, YT 40 hours. Good? No. It's wet. It's a solo leveling. Right? Yeah, let's go. I wish I could do it, but I just want to get the thunder. They know that if I continue... So what's going on right now is super simple. The reason why I want to take a break, like I said, right now we were doing the breaker. The reason why I want to take a break is super easy. I know that I can get the footage from outside with the thunder, which would be some good footage, fun footage, and it would be cool. Now I'm also in a position where if I do continue now, I'm not gonna have enough storage nor battery, nor batteries. You're right. Besides, what I'm gonna talk about. So we'll go outside. We'll finish the breaker. I still have 40 to 50 minutes left. Then what we'll do is we'll come back. We'll start editing everything. We'll have some fun. Then what I'll do is I'll take a shower. Thank God. And that's pretty much it. So we'll see how it goes. I should be okay. Okay though, should be more than okay. I don't have that much. I have this to do. Right? I think I only have this, to be honest. But I don't know. I don't know for facts. Fallen. I did. Oh. Okay, so I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Okay, good.
Awaken, Shelia Benagan, and take up your sword or your...
You know what I'm doing right now? I'm standing on business because this is my business and this is my jewelry. And that's why I'm inviting you to come down to 64 West 47th Street or shop on tracksmyc.com. What do I really recommend? Well, it's going to be these tennis chains that Christina is wearing. And where can they purchase them, Christina?
At tracksnyc.com, or you can come in person to 64 West 47th Street.
You can live chat, you can finance, you can layaway, and we stand on business 10 toes down. You know what I'm doing right now? You know what I'm doing right now? When you're in the corner store and a black guy walks into the corner store,
Yeah.
you know how you usually go, run! And you leave as fast as
Yeah.
you can't do that anymore.
Right.
Right. When you're in the corner store.
It's the craziest ring in the world. What would you offer?
I don't know.
Give me an
So
offer.
this wasn't enough. I don't know what it is.
There's 40 carats in diamonds, 54 grams, but it's fucking 30 pointers. Like,
How much?
at least like 16, 17 G's it has to be. That's what makes sense. It's 30 pointers each. It's, what the fuck is this ring? It's like, what the hell am I gonna sell it for to you?
16 G's for the ring.
Yeah, but do you ever see a ring like that in your life?
I spoke it to you.
I know. And I'm being strong.
I'll give you off.
I'm listening to your offer, brother. It's a low ball. I'm gonna kindly say no.
I give you 12,000. That's a lot of money.
I'm firm at the number that I said. I can retail this for 40 grand. It's a 40 G ring. Easy. I might even work the Nick game tonight. That's how I'm feeling.
Nick Engel. You going? You going?
Here we go.
Yo, how much? If you tell me send me something good deal, bro.
16
I'm gonna
G's.
sell it 16,000. Give me a good deal.
It's not 16 G.
No, what are you doing?
What's the serious number?
I rolled 43.
I wanted to show you the leg that I made. I'm a box of scraps. I'm working on it myself. I'm not in a cave, but I wanted to show you again.
Nice. No bad guys trying to blow up the planet. I'd say that's a good day.
I got a...
This is the smallest diamond ring ever made. Do you recognize where it's from? Well, let me show you.
Tom was desperate. He squandered all his savings on jewelry.
If you want to own Tom's ring, it's available on tracksnyc.com.
Here's a cool business deal from earlier.
Good. Hey, how are you? No, I know, but I want to tell the person. Hi. Open the door. Just move in. Don't like it. But I feel bad, of course, but no. I, 'cause 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 Didn't pay attention. Or is it not a real metal? Whoop. Fallen. 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 Yeah. L'chaim. My apologies. My apologies. Ouch.
60% des ventes. Let me today it's working. Dumpling, it's your boink. Almost puked. Holy shit. Dumpling, it's your boink. Welcome to the show. Because we're doing mobs are having a wonderful day. Here we are with some Final Fantasy 12, Second Age. I played this game in a couple of days, so I'm excited to play it. I was doing a TikTok live right now, but sorry to rain. There's thunder coming in. I want to film that, so I'm gonna be playing this for 2 hours, charging the phone, relaxing a little bit. Then we'll continue this. Then I'll do my clipping, and then we'll be good. But for now, Final Fantasy 12, baby. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while since we played. I'm excited to play. Today we're losing the suspension from Twitch. I'm excited. From TikTok, I'm excited. Well, not today. Actually, tomorrow. Back of Sagat. There's two of the same. Now we're meeting the Garif. Oh, by the way, guys, we reached the halfway point. Well, there's gonna be a lot more. I have a lot more hunts. I have the expert to hunt. But technically speaking, we're halfway to the game, to the story. There you go. Let's go. I'm excited to try. Garif Warrior. Who are you? This Garif's land. No place for human children to play games. Oh, I forgot to do this. Shit. 150. They're wafer. They bring no harm. Some of them cross the Osmos plane. They are warriors of great distinction. The fiend of the plane trouble them not at all. You venture upon the plane alone, War Chief. Again. What business do you have with the Garif? Then pass. Presumably will be mine. I love this. Is this your wish, War Chief? Then you may pass. These days see many humans wandering through our lands. I'm curious as to see like the more of the culture of the Garif. When I first played it, I was 18. I didn't care. I have now made introduction. I am Supilinu, warchief of the village. I have been friend to all since long ago. However, lately the human world is much immoral. We must protect our village and our people. As a war chief, a protector of your village, I ask you, why have you come to this land? I see. So you too may have come to ask about the net site. You must speak with the elders. Through our mask may make it difficult for you to tell us apart. Walk through the village and look with your eyes, listen with your ears. I can actually tell you which one it is by memories. Also, they have, what should I call it? Oh shit.
Free rewards.
Good. Give me a sec. I'll be writing the clips. And of course, don't have fence. I'm excited for this. So how do I feel about the fact that we're halfway through the game? It's complex because as I get older, I'm not super down with long games. Give me a sec, guys. I just need a pen. Story of my fucking life. I must lose a pen a day here. I'm not as down with longer game as I used to be. Does feel a little bit of rush though. But then, I prefer this in Final Fantasy 15 because that's where it was rushed to. Well, I didn't play the Royal Edition, so I heard it's better. Boom. Need to charge the phone. The first thing I'm going to do is... What is it? Another human visitor to our land. It's most unusual. Have you come to speak to the elder chieftain? I believe the guy that's here is Lars... But I'm not sure. The war chief is this one. Garif. Elder. Look, they add the cockatrice, which is super cool. Herder. We have the merchant. I don't know if he's gonna sell to us. You need anything? Please take your time, for the world has much for staking. Flame tongue. Oh, I'm broke. I'm broke as fuck. Look at this. Got so much item. Always try to keep one of them. Lundgren. I would have liked to keep Lundgren a bit more though. Mangosh. Mangosh is one we didn't get yet. We gotta be able to do both. Mitter. Woo woo woo. Heavy lance, longbow. Serious. Chopper. Okay. Stop. Fira is nice. Such a perfect game. Because, for example, look. Monograph, merely bearing one of those on your present aid to retrieval of object from the foe you defeat. Monograph from different persuasion. From different persuasion of adventure. As a merchant, I would love one. If only I knew where I might be found. So we have one already. We have the Hunter monograph. So look, for example, right? For example, you can do this. For example, gambits, right? Is gonna be fire, full, vulnerable. Black mage. So on target that are weak to fire. And you're gonna have Fira. My apologies. So then, you're like, okay, well, this is gonna be very expensive, right? But then you can get license to increase your shit. So something that's very expensive, at the end, isn't that bad. Just looking to cross the magic lore. Was that better? About the same. She actually don't care about that it's more expensive because you get to do more. Serenity, what is that? When HP is full. Error. Possibly not the best. Magic lore. It would have been better. It's okay. Reduce magic costs by 10%. Ash. What can I give you, Ash? White mage. It could be better. Nice. Mystic armor, dude. Whew. Yeah, in 2 hours it's gonna be thunder, so I'm gonna be filming the outside. Shikari, how does she has so much? Oh, you know why? I know why. She has a golden armlet. So she's able to get a lot more. A lot faster. Boom. 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 And Shikari Vaughn. Fuck it. Bye. Golden Elm. Ooh. Ice Shield. Nice. And many people come to a village of late. Perhaps it's the road of Giza to open. So the other one, I believe, and I'm pretty sure it's Lars, but I'm not 100% sure. And if it's Lars, he's gonna come and help us, which I would be so down for. Because I'm gonna go do some hunts. I need him. Geomancer Illuma. Oh man, Cheryl, come to a village of late. You two have come to learn the Midsite. No, the way. Perhaps one of the Magnolia Cyber is little. I know that Midsite means the power of magic as nothing. You already knew that, did you? Not. Hi, Chief. Oh, what's this? More room to come visit us. A little bigger this time, but no matter. Need not tell me anything. I know you have come to learn with the stone. Midsite. I love the feeling of rain. Everyone has the knowledge of this passed down from father to son or your daughter. Some of it remains, some of it has been lost in history's sands. I know nothing of our stone. I must speak with the great chief. Ye alone hold the deep knowledge these things. Ye alone remember all of the tellings. Cross the bridge to the north, and there you will find him. You're a watcher of the bridge, so I think it's best to speak with the war chief Supinelu. Ask you a favor, give this to a war chief Supinelu for me. Jayastic. No rush. When you happen to next meet him, you may give it to him then. Then you find all the answer you seek. Key item. Ring of the Toad. Weapon. What did he just give me? Think of Jaya Wood. Set to protect the bearer of from evil spirits. Loot. You see them train, which is really cool. This is where we came from. This is where we came from. This is where we came from. The worship I've spoken about. Have you crossed up to the stone? Believe that we can tell you that much. What I'm gonna do, super simple, is I have to charge my phones. So we're gonna farm until I can do it. Right? Says it never hurts to get more. It never hurts. Good. Also, don't we have a hunt in here? I have to talk to someone in peculiar. I don't know. Okay, let's charge everything. Could have done so before, but it's okay. Could have said a different one. Oh. We haven't had this is the first Thunder of 2026. I'm able to film, so yeah, kind of cool. And we're gonna do the breaker, which is phenomenal. We have. Okay, so now, because it's darker, I don't see well. Yeah, the whole thing is going to be annoying. It's going to be very annoying. Kind of hoping for more enemies, but that's okay. Look at Flame Tongue. Beautiful weapon. I feel like we didn't really use the blood. I feel like we didn't really use the blood weapon. The blood sword. I would have liked to use it a little bit more. Who knows? Fun time, good times. So the place we got it is a bit harder to reach. Does the 4 time feel like it's way too fast? My apologies. Oh, I feel like I killed everything. Okay, focus on that. You'll play after. Be serious about what you're doing. And don't stop having thing. Cool, you just gotta level up from doing absolutely nothing. That's always gonna be nice. And I need one more. Yeah, I have 8 phones. Got some problem yesterday. Ended up losing 2 playthroughs. Because I broke the rule. I went to bed with one still open. Found it. Okay, good. So this is gonna come here. This is gonna come here. This is gonna come here, which is a bit too close. And this is gonna come here. Hoping that they won't overeat, but that shouldn't happen. Okay, we're back. We're back, baby. We are back. The fans we have to use so much for the protect. It's not great. That's it, then fuck it, right? Fuck it. Okay, so let's go. $135. I don't remember this part of the game a lot. But I just did that. A lot of them are sleeping, huh? Can actually come back. Actually come back with Gisel Green. You'd like to try it out? Try to get to the place? It could be fun. I mean, might as well explore a little bit. Gisel Green. Gisel. I forgot that we have a new weapon. We have the Mangosh. Mangosh is actually really nice. Look at this. Whoa. We're done. Guys, I fucked up. Give me a sec.